human beings inhabited the earth. Humans, along with animals and plants, lived harmoniously together. Humans, animals, and plants? You mean everyone used to live harmoniously all together? That sounds lovely. But of course, the secret lies in the craft rules of mankind, the 5 human values: truth, right conduct, love, peace, and non-violence. Yes, I see. Seeing that has made me feel so sad too. That poor little elephant all alone. But Mother Earth, there must be something that can be done to stop this and bring back the way the Earth used to be. There is. We as humans must install the human values in our hearts, minds, speech, and actions through every moment of our lives. The founder of your most virtuous school, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, says this: if there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there's harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there's order in the nation, there will be peace in the world.
Students would then gather for lunch and alternate. We would all pray together and then eat as many pizza slices as we could because it seemed that others would provide an endless supply. It was really a breathtaking experience. If there was one field trip I could relive, it would be that one. The sandwiches that were being made would be handed out to the homeless people of downtown Toronto by Mr. Abbas Hungary that same night, every single night. Students of Sathya Sai School and staff were all taught the true meaning of sacrifice. Introducing this concept into the lives of our youth at such a young age is the first step into creating a positive change within them. This will create a ripple effect and affect the lives of the people they come across. I will never stop believing that this is the work of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I believe that we were gifted that experience so that we could take Abbas's example and create our own trail. I believe that every single one of us here today all have a responsibility to help the people that exist in our lives. It is no coincidence that the theme of this conference is to love all, that where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness. That where there is discord, I may bring harmony. That where there is error, I may bring truth. That where there is doubt, I may bring faith. That where there is despair, I may bring hope. That where there are shadows, I may bring light. That where there is sadness, I may bring joy. Lord, grant that I seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood. For it is by self-forgetting that one finds. It is by forgiving that one is forgiven. It is by dying that one is awakened to eternal life. This prayer really touched me. It touched me because it is Swami's must strive for excellence. Your friends are a reflection of yourself, so choose wisely. End quote. It is also no coincidence that today's thought of the day happens to be, as is the company, so you become. Therefore, it is said, tell me your company, I shall tell you what you are. Each and every single one of us in this room have that friend that I found in Abbas. That friend is called God. We are granted His teachings, His blessings, and His guidance. If you want to change your life, then listen to God closely. Trust Him with all your heart and never doubt Him. Practice what He preaches and never question it.
On June 4th, 1969, Canada signed the United Nations Convention to the Status of Refugees. In the 46 years following it, Canada has gained the reputation of being a world leader in protecting refugees. Recently, the Government of Canada has agreed to allow at least 25,000 Syrian refugees. For Syrian refugees, living in Jordan is a daily struggle. Humanitarian assistance makes their lives easier, but life is a constant mix of fear and hope for a better future. This one screenplay is set in the current day at a Canadian refugee processing center located in Amman, Jordan, where a family of 3, comprised of a mother, father, and baby, are waiting anxiously to be received and processed by Canadian immigration officials.
Where our ancestors lived, worked, and played. It is where my grandmother taught me math, where my grandfather taught me how to make furniture from wood. How can I leave the land which has given me life and blood? 2 streets over, my friend Leah lost her 10-year-old son in a bombing raid. I can't bear losing our precious child. His whole life is in front of him. Imagine who he can become. A teacher, entrepreneur, a doctor, even a leader. I want him to be happy and safe, and that is more important than anything else.
A family, man, woman, child.
Country of origin?
Syria,
What's their plea?
seeking refugee status in Canada.
On what grounds?
Persecution and death if they return to their own country.
Papers?
None.
What sort of persecution? Religious? Political?
Both. They claim their son's life is in danger. He will be killed if they return home.
Only the son?
That's what they say.
Who are these people? What do our contacts say about them?
No one has any knowledge or record of them.
Persecution? What garbage! They should accept their lots in life and live in their own country.
But
They're just queue jumpers, illegals, probably criminals. They should have waited in line like everybody else, gone through the correct channels and been processed properly.
But the correct channels have been cut back, and they're so slow. It takes years for people to get the proper accreditation. Besides, if your life is in danger, you're hardly going to apply to leave the country, are you?
I don't care. No, it's time to make a stand. We've had too many of these people coming unnecessarily into our country. We don't want them here indoctrinating our people with their ideas. Before we know it, they'll be taking over our whole country.
They seem like nice people to me.
Listen, let's get this straight. These people have arrived on our doorsteps illegally. No papers, no money, no proof or record of persecution. No one to back up their story. I see no reason to grant them refugee
Hundreds of
status.
thousands of your people are fleeing very tough circumstances. And then, your parents sought refuge from war and persecution from Vietnam to arrive in Canada.
But what about the threats? We must send a strong message to these people that Canada is not a soft touch. We will start now and make an example of the family. But what happens if any harm comes to the child? It's my guess nothing will. What makes him so special? Besides, who cares? They're only peasants. It's hardly as if this one child will make any difference to the world, is it? Well, it's time to process them. Welcome in. Names, please? Joseph. Mary. Well, what's the baby's name? Jesus.
In the Gospel of Matthew, 2,000 years ago, it is said, after Jesus' birth, King Herod was jealous because the Magi warned him of a potential new king. Although the baby Jesus posed no threat to Herod, he still murdered all the children under 2 years old in and around Bethlehem. It seems not much has changed 2,000 years later. We have been consistently hearing and seeing similar images and heartbreaking stories of young families fleeing dire circumstances in